Good morning, and welcome to Redeemers Radio. This broadcast is made possible by the BBB, Bible-Based Books, recommended reading of Redeemers Radio. Today's episode is brought to you by Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan, available at libraries and bookstores nationwide. Read and be blessed. Now, let's turn our attention to today's episode as our narrator begins.
Sly's attempt to instruct Monkey Wrench on how to behave in group meetings was a bust. When the meeting reconvenes, Della and Fiend have smug smiles on their faces. Della expects an apology.
Well, I hope that a few minutes of reflection will bring him to appreciate my past accomplishments and to bring forth an apology for his lack of respect.
Fiend also expects to be better appreciated.
After he realizes whom he has disrespected, he will return to being who he is, a low-level servant, not of such rank as to be curt with me.
Both are surprised and appalled when Monkey Wrench begins again.
Listen, I don't have much time. I left a babysitter in charge of my human, and I don't know how things may go. You can't relax for a moment. Before I go, I'm going to give you demons one lesson on how to manipulate humans. Now, I'm going to give you an object lesson to make this very simple. I hope even high-ranking smart people can understand. Do you remember Lassie the smart dog? The dog trainer was Rude Weatherwax.
Della is about to have a conniption. Fiend is fuming, but Monkey Wrench presses on.
They asked Weatherwax once, how do you teach a dog to do tricks? He answered, to teach a dog to fetch a stick, you go find a dog that likes to fetch sticks. Then you encourage him. I find out what evil pleasure my human wants to do. Then I encourage him. Now I have to go. You have a good time in this meeting, and don't bother me anymore unless you really want to learn.
Monkey Wrench leaves, and a brief, stunned silence hangs over the room. Soon Fiend speaks.
What was that all about? He should be reported to Satan for censure.
Sly ignores the outburst and simply remarks,
That was the wisest thing I have heard in these meetings. Tomorrow, I'm going to follow him and watch all that he does. I'll meet with you again when I have completed this research. Dismissed.
We will eavesdrop on the adventures of Sly and Monkey Wrench. Don't you look forward to seeing what these two do to disrupt human lives? Of course we do. We are hopelessly nosy creatures. Tune in next week, 7 on your dial. Till then, keep looking up, but don't step in a pothole.